Hi, this is Heidi Lee, and you're into the soup. We are at Allstate Appliance Demo Kitchen in the Scottsdale Air Park. And my cool, groovy guest today is Chef Lee Hillson.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
And
cheers.
where do you work?
I'm over at Tea Cooks at the Royal Palms.
Oh, that's right. I had lunch there just recently.
Yes, you did. You were with me.
So what are you making for us today?
We're going to do a slow roasted lamb neck stuffed with feta and tomatoes, roasted potatoes, roasted peppers, marinated tomatoes with it, and that's it.
I don't believe I've ever had stuffed lamb neck.
No, lamb neck is probably the most underutilized piece of meat.
I'm sure it is.
It is beautiful. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just absolutely wonderful.
It is. It's a lot more meat than I thought.
There is. There's a lot of meat on it, and like I say, it's a relative. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's an inexpensive cut of meat, which you know is great. And this goes back to the old days when people used to use cuts of meat like this. We have a piece here which we roasted off earlier. So this roasted for about 6 hours.
At what temperature?
At about 250, 275.
Okay.
So, and when we did that, we had a roasting tray. We just put some mirepoix in the bottom. So carrot, onion, things like that.
Telling everybody
and
what
then
that is.
we put a little bit of water, and that's it. And then we cover it with foil, and then we roast it.
Nice.
And we only put like maybe an inch of water, just to help keep it moist.
Okay.
And then when we take it off, it comes out like this, and we just basically peel, while it's still warm, peel the meat straight off the bone, like so.
Oh, how easy is that?
That's it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I mean, it's really easy.
try this at home.
Yeah, and then what we do is to make the sauce, we chuck the bones back in the roasting pan,
Of course we do.
and then we hit it with chicken stock, and then we bring it to a boil, and then we just reduce it down and strain it, and then.
And is
finish it
that
with
what's
butter.
here?
That's what's here. Then we finish it with a little butter.
That is the most gorgeous color.
And then we just take some feta, and tomato, and a little bit of oregano.
And you mix that all together?
Just mix it all together, and we just shove that inside like so. And then we fold it up.
How easy is that?
Like that. And then the next comes the fun part.
The fun part.
We have some caul fat.
Okay, wait. Coal fat.
Caul fat, yes.
You know what? I've actually never worked with this before, so I'm tickled to see it.
It is the lining of a pig's stomach. It looks like a nice big spider's web.
It does.
And basically,
Feel it.
it's not going to have any flavor when it's
wow,
cooked.
It's not slimy.
No. Oh no no no. We keep it soaked in salt water, so
Okay.
it takes out any impurities and things like that. And the cool thing about this is when you cook with it, you basically wrap something up in it and it holds it together, and then the fat melts. So we take this lovely piece of meat here, and then we just fold it over, cut it with a knife.
And this is your creation?
This specific dish, yes.
Oh, neat.
So, and then that's it.
And that's all there is to it?
That's all there is. That's what Mama wrote.
That's nice.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to cook one off, because here's one I prepared earlier.
Of course you did.
So because I'm good like that, I'm just going to have the
lovely.
pan. The pan's not smoking hot yet, which is fine.
Okay.
You can actually bring the pan up to heat on this with it in there. So we're just going to let the pan heat up.
Because you're not going for a sear, you just want to get that.
Yeah, you just want it to start coloring. You want a little bit of a brownness on it, and then we'll finish it in the oven, and that's when it will finish it. And you'll get this beautiful crisp outside of meat with a delectable moist inside.
And what are we going to do with these fun things over here?
Well, these are going to be our vegetables that we're going to serve with it. We have some fingerling potatoes that are actually pre-roasted.
Roasting is good.
Roasting is the best way. I mean, I love roasting because it concentrates the flavors, it concentrates the sugar in them.
And it's easy.
Yeah, it's the easiest way of cooking. You just slam it in the oven along with your meat and you're good to go.
Right now that things have cooled off a little bit, we're using our ovens again.
I never stopped using mine. I'm one of these people.
You know what, dude? I don't either.
I always use my oven all the time. So basically what we'll do is we'll turn this pan on over here too.
I think I can probably do that.
Excellent. If you want, you can keep your potatoes whole, or you can just give them a nice little cut in half like so. Or if you want to be even lazier, you can just break them like that.
Oh, there you go.
This is more
Let's do it
rustic,
that
so
way.
I like it this way.
I like rustic.
So we've got loads of potatoes here. That's
There
perfect.
we go. Oh. Blech.
And then we've got these peppers. On the actual recipe, it says green peppers, but we're actually going to use a red one in this case because I didn't have any green peppers at home.
See, that's all about changing it up. And what if you don't like green peppers?
Then you can use whatever you want. If you wanted to, you could put a little bit of fennel in here instead. So no rhyme nor reason on cutting these. I'm just going to come through and go
So
through
it is.
different
It's
angles.
like rustic food.
It really is. Total rustic.
Chunky.
Chunky, call it what you will.
Chunky's easy. And what are these?
These are little heirloom tomatoes, these pear ones, which we actually marinated in a little bit of oregano, shallot, and garlic.
Okay.
I have oil in here already, so I'm not going to put any in the pan. I'm just going to chuck some of those in there.
How high would you like this, Chef?
You can chuck it up a little bit more.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use all of the potatoes, but I'll chuck them in there anyway.
Oh, we might as well. Why not?
And then we'll chuck in the peppers. just because we can.
So have you always like been a lover? Have you always been a big fan
Your
of
husband's
cooking?
around. I can't be your lover today. It has to be another day, okay? So we've got a nice little bit of color on this.
That's gorgeous.
So I'm just going to slam this in the oven and we'll put that in the oven as well.
Oh, we're going to put this in there too?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, let's all
It's
do it.
a lot easier.
Wherever you like me to get out of the way, I will do it.
And then we have this. So,
And we have this.
yes.
That's
All
just
stuff
like
up.
just a little bit of heaven.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gorgeous. I mean, look at
Smells
that.
so good. Look at how the color changed on this potatoes and everything.
And then I'm just going to take some of this little bit of fat from the core and just put it over just to give it a little bit of a basting.
Oh, of course, you know, fat rolls.
Yeah, just a little more flavor. But you see how it's all melted?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got nothing on there now. So you can just have this beautiful, beautiful piece of crispness.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. I think we're all set.
Okay.
So I've got tomatoes and
We get in real close here into the soup.
we love it.
We love it.
Anything when I'm close to
Tomatoes.
ladies, I'm a happy man.
Well, you know, I love my job. Can you imagine hanging out with all these amazing cooks and I get to eat and be on TV?
Okay, so then that's what we're going to do with that. Really, really simple. We're going to take the lamb and shove that on top,
Oh, that's nice.
just like so.
Is this my portion?
This is your portion. And then we're just going to put a little bit of sauce over the top.
And this is the juice that came from roasting the bone from the lamb.
Yep.
Okay.
And nothing else. That's it. Just that and obviously chicken stock, like I said. We'll put
Right.
Chicken stock on there.
Oh, beautiful. I'm going to move this so I don't burn
So
myself.
we'll put that on there.
Be something I would do.
And then I'm a big advocate. I like leaving my like parsley in that. I like leaving it in big chunks. And next we have just a little bit of tzatziki sauce, which I'm just going to go straight down
oh,
like
that's
so.
absolutely good. You're going to join me, right?
I'll have a bite. Yeah, why not? And that's it.
Just dive in.
Just dive straight
Oh
in.
my gosh, it just falls apart.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And then it's filled with the cheese and tomatoes
Oh, I
in
gotta
there.
get some of
And
that. This is beautiful.
wait until you taste it.
You know, if you haven't been to Royal Palms or Tea Cooks, you really have got to go. It's just one of the most beautiful places ever. Okay, I hope I don't spill this. Oh, nice.
I like saying, oh, nice.
That's unbelievable.
And that tzatziki as well. Just really.
You can taste the mint.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
You
so
like
much
that?
for coming to play.
You're welcome, darling.
You
Thank
guys
you for
are the
having me.
best.
Thank
We
you
are
so
Into
much.
the Soup. I'm Heidi Lee, Chef Lee Hillson, and I'll see you next week.
Cheers.